Morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders from all around the world. My name is Will, and I'm part of the CNE Stocks organization. And within this short video, I'll be going over my top stocks going into the 13th of June. So, firstly, what does this watch list conclude? And it is the stocks on the right of your screen over here. So we've got SPY, we have RUN, RIG, OXY, BTG, AUY, AERC, and UEC. These are all stocks I'll be going through in this short video. I'll make it as quick as possible for you guys so you can get the information and run off as you please, okay? So first things first, we have the SPY. As you can see, SPY is looking very, very bearish. All the gains made in this previous, or at least 2 weeks ago, previous week, in this massive bullish candle here have just been completely wiped out within the past week. So we're not looking too good on the weekly. We also gapped down on the Friday session, and we are heading into this green zone, which I think will lead to a short-term bounce back up to this trend line after perhaps a little range trading down this area. So we might see something a little bit like this, if I can do something like this, and then, you know, this is temporarily, you know, who knows what the SPY is going to do. I'm not predicting anything right now, but in my opinion, we're not going to go straight through these levels. We might consolidate and then even move up or down, testing the trend line or even breaking out the trend line. But these are levels I'm looking for. So we're looking for 390 break, and then we've also got some levels in the middle of this range. So we are looking at 386, we're looking at 385, and then below that we've obviously got 380 and then 377. I say 377 because it's also within this kind of range trading over here on the left of your screens. So that's for SPY, right? Next up we have RUN. RUN is a solar stock, and I am pretty liking solar right now. I can't lie to you. The setup on this chart is beautiful. If we look at the weekly real quick, right, we've seen that RUN, this solar stock, has dropped more than 75%, or 74.63, I believe, to be exact, from the recent, from the all-time highs. So all-time highs was around $112 or $193, and it is currently sitting at 26. And if we look on the weekly chart, which is on display right now, we can see a double bottom pattern. Yes, we did have a bit of rejection from the neckline on this double bottom pattern, but it doesn't mean that this trend is over. We can still break out through the neckline, and that is what I'm looking for. So if we go back on the daily, we are seeing a pullback back down to the, let's have a look, we're on the 20 MA and also the 50 MA. So we are holding these levels. If we can map out exactly what levels these are, and can quickly notice. So basically, we want to stay above $25 for a bullish trend, or at least hold the trend line. So if I draw a ray pattern right now on ray, we've currently broke the trend line on this temporary daily time frame. So we're looking to regain this trend line, or at least hold the 50 and 100, the 20 and 50 MA, and then bounce back up. And so we are looking for the 29.80 to break, and then 31.30 plus to then explode to the upside for 36 and then 40 plus. But, you know, basically we're just wanting to see some consolidation, and for the trend not to completely fall off a cliff and go to the downside, which will be bearish. So we're not looking for something on the lines of this, right? We're not looking for something on the lines of this, right? We don't want that to happen. We want to make, so we've got a higher low, and then another higher low. We should test it again and then move on from there. So yeah, keep an eye on RUN for these levels. Next up is RIG. RIG is a beautiful setup in my opinion. This daily time frame right now, so we have actually came back down to this consolidation area between $3.85, sorry, and $4.25 ish, right? And now we are testing this new this previous range, and also holding the trend line. So we are looking for the break, or at least the push above 480 and then $5 plus on the stock if these levels hold. So ideally we are looking again for $4.25 to hold. I keep saying pounds, please ignore me. If we can scroll out on this chart real quick as well on the daily time frame, we can see that this $5 area has been a massive level for this stock in previous history. So for example, we have rejection, and then a little bit more rejection, but we are starting to look bullish. very, very bullish indeed, as we are holding the MAs all around this area. So we're looking for a push back above, and then above this $5 level, we can honestly go, I'm not going to say to the moon, but you know, we've got room. We've got a room to at least 550, and then above that, we're literally looking for $5.90, $6, like $6.40, you know, all that good stuff, all them good levels. So there's one stock to watch right now is RIG. Next up is Oxy. This is very, very quick. Oxy's coming down to a demand zone or was a previous supply zone. So as you can see here, supply. So yeah, rejection. If I can get my brush tool again, so like rejection again, and then we're holding it, and then we may potentially hold it again. So this maybe look for a little upburst, and then maybe continue that, or maybe a continuation or downtrend. Or if you look here, we've got a head and shoulders pattern. This all depends on how crude oil is doing, of course, and it does look like it's going to steam to all-time highs. So in my opinion, Oxy could end up doing something a little bit like this and then keep going up. Right, next up is BTG and AUI. I want to do these two together as they are both in the same sector. They're both gold stocks, and they're looking great. Okay, they're looking absolutely amazing. BTG right now is consolidating in a range, right? So we're looking for 430 break on this stock to then test. We're looking for 430 break, and then we're looking for 450, and then above that level, we're pretty much looking for the recent pivot, so around $5, right? AUI again. A little bit of a head and shoulders pattern, if you can see here. So we've got the left shoulder, we've got the head, we've got the right shoulder. We're looking for 581 break here, and then 590 to then skyrocket all the way to 626. Another great thing on this stock is that volume is coming in, as you can see on this candle right here on the weekly time frame. It's coming in, and it looks very, very good, because as you can see right now, if we do break this recent pivot high off 640, we've got room to 674, which is the previous weekly pivot high, and then above that we're pretty much targeting $8, so somewhere around this range. That is an awful line, but yeah, just want to exaggerate that point. If we do break this this level over here, so 674, we're looking for around $7 to $8 on this stock. And with the recession around the corner, more and more people invested in gold. This is the theory, because gold keeps its value generally, and the stock could potentially go up. Just going to put it out there. Next up is AERC. This is a small cap stock. I know that a lot of people love this stock this week because it went absolutely parabolic from $3 or at least $2.50 all the way to $14. Like, Jesus, that is just absolutely insane on this stock. So yes, anyways, for this stock, we are looking for the following levels to break. As you can see, all these black lines over here show a lot of resistance. So above these levels, we're looking to target $16, right? So the current price is $12.46. If we break these resistance levels within this kind of range from the previous push, even, we are looking for $16, right? The volume is insanely high compared to these other areas where the stock was, I'm not going to use the word pumped, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So that is what we're looking for. So generally, we are looking for the previous highest break. So there's one at 1350, another one at 1430. So above them two highs, we're looking to test high 14s and low 15s, and then we should break out above then and test $16. But we do need volume to come in, so we do not want to see something a little like this on the 30-minute time frame. So if I delete all my lines real quick, take off the extended hours, even the 5-minute chart looks perfect, right? So we've got a lot of resistance around this level here. Let's call it 1420, so we can do a little bit of a range here, right? So 1424 to 1250, there's a lot of resistance, right? And we do not want to break this this trend line, as it is holding a steady trend. Anything below this trend, I wouldn't say short, because it is a small cap stock. It's very high risk. Unless you know what you're doing and have a very precise plan, I would not recommend shorting. Not financial advice. You do as you do. But for me personally, it is a very high risk trade. And unless we are seeing a lot of wicks on these candles through this area, then you could look to go short if the trend line does break. But otherwise, it could go absolutely parabolic. Yeah. You guys can depict your opinion on this stock, but I just know that it can go parabolic, or it could go off the face of the earth in a matter of seconds, well not seconds, minutes. So, but lastly, not least, UEC, I'm looking at daily pattern on this one. It is a uranium stock. We are seeing increasing amounts of volume come in on the weekly time frame, which is beautiful if you are looking to swing, in my opinion. And with my poorly drawn cup and handle pattern, we can see that the daily chart is potentially giving us a cup and handle. So if I just delete them drawings real quick and demonstrate this, we have a cup here and a potential handle as we are holding a bunch of the EMA. So we've got the 200, the 100, the 50 and a 20 all in this area. Added strength, as well as a lot of significant support as well, and resistance around this area. So like 375, as well as $4 as it is a psych number. So yeah, we are looking for a break over the recent pivot, which is, let's just get my drawing tool out again, the horizontal line. So we've got some resistance at 470. Above that, we're looking to target this next pivot, which is at 491. And then above that level, we are literally looking for next resistance levels. So let's just call it 525 and so on. But we've just got to keep on holding, or at least steadily hold this area between, let's just say 360 and 480 to remain bullish and remain in this cup and handle pattern. We've also got a trend line just below, and I do believe it is holding. As you can see, it is holding right now. So we are looking very, very bullish on this stock, and I would think that it'd be worth watching this week. We also do have earnings on Monday, which is tomorrow, as it is 12th today as I'm recording. So yeah, we are looking for bullish earnings ideally. If we do get bearish earnings, then you know we'll think of another plan. But so far the chart looks good. As long as it holds these levels, we could look to go long for the 465 break. So anyways guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the content. These are my top stocks. So yeah, hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll catch you when I catch you. Take care.